What's up, my dinosaur donkeys? How you doing today? It's Chris here. We're back with some more BLoons Monkey City. Just noticed there's a freaking volcano tile in this little area down here. I'm like, you know what, dude? Let's play it right now. I'm excited because I always like the volcano tiles. Plus, it kind of agrees with my whole let's look for some freaking snow tiles. Kind of just going all over the place and going just wherever I feel like it. So we're gonna do a wizard start actually because they are favored and they're really not as bad as a lot of people like to think them, like to make them out to be. But I don't know what the best spot is, though. That's my problem. Oh, it's really not like a good spot. Like I would love to put them like somewhere in the middle here. Where they could reach all the triangles, but it's just not gonna work. So, dude, I can't decide. Fine. We're just gonna put him in the front here. I get him up to 2-2, so he's already led popping power, he's already cam detection, he's already kind of set up for goodness over here. But of course, we need to go for some banana farms. It's only round 1, so we will get some returns over here. Plus, if you guys haven't noticed, we got so many cards over here. We're up to oh, what the heck is going on over here? We got balloons sneaking through? This is ridiculous. Ridiculous. So we need to get a ninja here real soon, guys. Real soon. He's on $490, so he is pretty pricey. Pop this guy on strong for a few seconds, see if that helps out at all. I don't know. Hoping it does, but I honestly couldn't tell you. So it seems like the wizard is actually a sucktastic tower to start off with. I should have just done the usual and done the ninja, but that's boring, so I try to switch it up, and yeah. So we're actually going to put our ninja kind of in the middle here. You might be thinking, wow, Chris, he can't even reach over there. Ring-a-ding-ding. Oh my gosh. And you're thinking, oh crap, Chris, you're stupid or something like that. Well, I have to disagree with you guys. I think that it's not that stupid. Because once we get a 1-1 ninja, or yeah, well, a 1-1 ninja over here, he can reach over there. Boom, watch this. Whoop, there it is. And he can reach. Oh man, I need to stop saying whoop, there it is, because that's really lame. It really is. Kind of lame. So I gotta ask you guys a question. You know what? I shouldn't ask it in a way where I want everybody to agree with me because let's be honest here. I'm a little bit biased. I am science related. I don't know. I really like science, so I thought it would need to be more specific than the way they said it. As we were playing this game called Bezer Wizard. If you're gonna play a trivia game, don't go with Trivial Pursuit. Go with Bezer Wizard. It's way better. So I need to get a 3rd tier already. Bam. Oh come on. Seeking sure. Oh. Got it. I thought I didn't get it in time, but we did. Luckily. But yeah, if you're going to play any trivia games ever, I know some people don't like trivia games, they think they're stupid or whatever. I don't know, when you gotta Google these days, you really don't need to have a wealth of knowledge of every single thing in the history of the world. I completely understand that. On the flip side of the coin, you shouldn't be a complete idiot and rely on Google for everything forever, you know? I mean, that's just my personal opinion, but to each their own. So, oh man, my spike factor's like barely handling these guys. This is getting pretty ridiculous already. Now, it is round 7 though, and I still have not even got my 4th tier ninja yet. Usually, I easily have a 4th tier ninja at this point. If I do see a Moab, guess what? He's gone. See you later. See you later, 4th tier distraction ninja. And we're gonna pop another one in here as well, just to help out just a tiny bit. Oh crap, now I have no lead popping power. Poo. Come on. Come on, little ninja, you can do it. The little ninja that could. The little ninja that could did. Alright, so we'll swap to a mortar this time. Pop him in the front there. We'll buy another banana farm. Rely on the ninja a little bit more. It's a scary one. It's scary because because he's closer to here than here, the Seeking Shurikens actually can be bad. Obviously, yeah, you still get the max popping power out of your guys, but still, it's just not fun to see the shuriken just when you got balloons running through your defense back there. So I'm being a little greedy sad right now. You know, I usually feel good whenever I have a ninja, but I can't feel too good about it, or else I will for sure lose up the wazoo. So got this, got that. Oh man, we got big group balloons coming in here. I already forgot what I was talking about, guys, so deal with it. I really don't remember it all. Oh, yeah, my friend. Oh, the question. Okay, that's what it was. So the question was, what do you... There's 3 types of volcanoes. oh man, this is hard to remember. This was a while back. It was about a week ago, so very difficult to remember exact words when reading a question. And I wasn't even gonna ask you guys this. I just randomly decided, like, just a few seconds ago to ask. But there's active volcanoes, there's dormant volcanoes, and there's a third type of volcano. What is it? So my friend said a dead volcano. And the correct answer was an extinct volcano. And I told him that dead and extinct are not the same thing. They're different. I know that it's similar, but it's like asking for a very specific scientific word, not just what is the volcano doing, you know? So I didn't give it to him. So I thought I was being very reasonable, saying, "Oh no, I don't think you got it. Whatever, sorry." But he got mad at me. He's like, "No, I should have gotten that. Dead is the exact same thing as extinct." And I'm like, "Yeah, it's really not. I mean, especially when you're talking about volcanoes. I don't even think there's no term for dead volcano except for maybe an extinct volcano." So I do understand that it's like kind of like meant the same thing and everything, but we didn't give him the point. And you know what? He's still mad. He's still salty about it. He's all salty. He's salty about everything. So anyways, we got ridiculous amounts of banana farms over here. Somehow magically pulled that out too. I don't know how we did such a great job banana farming this ridiculously amazing kind of early on in the game like this. So now, instead of just going crazy and trying to get non-existent fourth tiers, let's get some other crap up in here. I'm going to go for a second mortar. Oh, baby, we got a BFB coming in here already. Oh, crap. This is going to be a little tough. At the very least, it's going to be a little tough. Ooh, also, I need cam detection. Come on. Come on. There it is. Got a good chunk of camo detection. Let's pop this guy back there, because that's where the BFB and BLoons are going to get popped in here. Same with this guy. Look at that. Masterful ideas right there. We planned ahead perfectly. Still got a lot of balloons down here. Spike Factory might not be enough, but it is going to be enough with that extra little Moab, or with that little extra mortar popping power right there. Now, I definitely need to get some more stuff up in here. So let's get at least like, what, one Moab Mauler? What do you guys want? One or two? Let's do two to start. And then, I don't know, do we have Super Monkeys? I'll get a Super Monkey. I'm feeling the Super Monkey today. I need a good amount of BFB popping power right at the very beginning of the game. I think one of the best ways to do that, sadly, with a Super Monkey. It's goofy, I know, but that's what I think is going to work out the best for us. Plus, it's going to be decent as, oh my god, popping power as well for late game. I think the worst part about it is the fact that we don't have any upgrades for the Super Monkey. We're still trying to get the farms upgraded, not upgrading all of my towers. I got all of my towers up to 3rd tier, or at least most of them up to 3rd tier, and now we're focusing instead of on upgrading stuff, on getting our banana farm set up so we can upgrade more stuff later. You don't realize that those 4th tier upgrades are really freaking expensive. We're talking about, you know, hundreds of thousands of dollars in some situations. On top of them costing a lot of balloon stones in here as well. So of course you got to put the Super Monkey on strong, and then I think it's about time, guys. Let's do the I lied. I don't want to do the Dartling gun spam yet. It's gonna be for later game. Let's do an emergency blade maelstrom, just in case some crap hits the fan or something like that. We got to make sure we take these guys down somehow. I think this is a great way to do it. And then I think a cannon's also a pretty nice addition to our team right here. Wouldn't even get a 4th tier, just a 3rd tier for now. You know what? Screw it. I'll do some glue as well. Yeah, let's do it. I'm a 2-3 glue gunner guy. You know, I like to have everything just get glued, because then if I rely on the left side of glue gunners, yeah, they do more popping power, but they don't glue everything, and then you don't get all the slowdown action happening. It's really not about slowdown once you get those glue gunners. It's more about actual physical killing power. And I like to do, like, you know, I like to rely on cannons and ninjas and tack shooters and and boomerangs too for my actual popping power, and then use like glue gunners and ice towers and stuff as like support towers for the most part. Alright, so we got $10,000. I said I was going to do it, and I will follow through. The big one, baby! Now with this guy, I mean, I can actually put him all the way over here and still have him be popping things all over the place up in there. So another question was, this was a while back. This was another question that my friend got really mad at me for. And It caused me to win the game, and that's why he got kind of mad at me for it. But the question was, and this was maybe a little bit mean. This one was one of those stretch questions that I probably should have just said, I know you know the answer, but you answered wrong. I'm just going to give it to you anyways. It's one of those, like, who wants to be a millionaire questions, whereas, like, the $100 question, they're like, what is your favorite color? And you're like, blue. I mean, wait, green, no! And then you lose the game, you know? It's just like, how terrible is life right now? To have to deal with this ridiculousness of answering the wrong thing. It's just like you said the wrong thing, but you said the answer, and then you have to follow through. So I did not know that this was grouped Moabs. What's up with that? I thought this was a Oh My God tile or something. So you can tell, even with the big one over here, we're still struggle-lugging a little bit. Shut up, Luna. Shut up. Nobody's home yet. Alright, so we got 16,000. I gotta start spending this stuff up. The question is, how do I want to spend it up? Let's do this. Let's pop a couple spike factories in here. Now, ice towers are gone, right? Yeah, ice towers are gone. Let's pop a couple spike factories in here. 2 of them. We'll get them up to 3rd tier on the right side. Kind of expensive, but I think they're going to help out a lot against those Oh My God layers, and that's the main thing for me. I got to get rid of this Oh My God layer. That's the most important thing for me. Now, I really don't have that much balloon popping power yet. I know the big one is really nice and everything, but he's still not unlimited popping power, and he can still be bested by these grouped Moabs, for sure. Even with the glue gun and all that other stuff, he can still be bested. So I need more. You know what? Let's do the 4th tier cannon. Let's finally pop him in here. Stun everything kind of in the range of the glue gunner and the mortar together. That seems to be doing the magical touch right there. Okay, what's next? Let's do another cannon. A second 4th tier cannon. The mortar's going to do even more damage. Ridiculous. And the blade shooter is actually doing a pretty decent amount of popping power over there. 4th tier cannon is kind of stunning them in range of them, and they're actually doing the damage. It's kind of ridiculous, dude. Round 23 only, and we're actually struggling against these Volcano tiles. So yeah, it's kind of crazy. I don't know if these are just kind of wasting time and money or something like that. I don't know. You know what? Screw it. Get rid of these guys. I'm gonna go with a bunch of Dartling guns at this point. I got 8 altogether. 6, 7, 8. Now, I'm only going to go for 2 ones. My mistake is I usually like to go for laser cannons, and they're not all that effective. Like, they're okay and everything, but the amount of popping power you get for the cost is actually pretty darn low. So, I'm just going to go with 2 1-Dartling guns, because all I really need is to pop the Oh My Gods really freaking fast, like we just did right there. Allow my 4th tier cannons and big ones to do the damage that they need to do. And this is just going to go our way for sure. Alright, so, yeah, I guess the main reason why I asked that question earlier was mostly because I was like, hey, Volcano. We just talked about volcanoes earlier. I actually took this class called Natural Disasters. It sounded ridiculously awesome as a class title. Like, how often you could take a class about natural frickin' disasters? I know, it's pretty ridiculous. The class ended up being sort of a blow-off class. The teacher was, like, she was like, I don't think numbers are important. I don't like this. This isn't important. You guys don't need to know that. You don't need to know that. I'm like, what do you want me to know for the class, lady? Just tell me what you want me to know. And that's the worst thing about a lot of classes, is they're like, you don't need to know that for the scope of this class. You don't need to know that for the scope of this class. You don't need to know that for the scope of this class. And it's just like, well, what the heck do you want me to know, dude? Are you saying that you don't know the answer, so you just say that you don't need to know that for the scope of this class? It happens a lot in college, by the way. And I think it's really stupid, to be completely honest, because if somebody asks you a question, you should just answer it and be like, you don't really need to know that, but I'm going to answer it anyways. I feel like you're a bad teacher if you don't at least answer the freaking question, because obviously there's something confusing about that, otherwise they wouldn't ask the question about it. So yeah, I get kind of mad about a lot of teachers, and then a lot of teachers are just like, well, that's not important, that's not important, I don't want you to know that, I don't want you to know that. So then at the end, you're like, well, you told me what I don't need to know, but you didn't really tell me what you do want me to know. And it's so subjective in college. You're just like, they try and teach you what they think is important and they think is relevant, but a lot of times it just really isn't. I've done that so many times in so many classes. I think the worst of them all is English class. Every single frickin' English teacher wants you to know different crap from different areas. And, you know, especially when you get to higher levels, like even at the end of high school and especially in college, they all want different crap. So you got to write to be specifically, write to act, write how the teacher wants you to write instead of writing just good. Now, admittedly, I'm not a good writer in the first place, so I probably shouldn't even be complaining about this. But I had some teachers who give me fairly consistent A's and say, this is decent writing, this is what you can do better. I've had some teachers that say, this is terrible writing, Chris. I don't like this at all. You're not creative enough and stuff like that. I'm like, I think I'm a really creative guy, but you're giving me these crappy subjects to write about. How am I supposed to be creative when I can't write about magical dragons up in the world and stuff like that? So I get angry. You know, if they want me to be creative, give me a creative thing to write about. Don't just tell me to write about dogs and history. I did have a teacher tell me to write, we had to write a 10-page research paper about a dog. A dog breed. That's it. It was the most boring thing I ever did. And I don't, the sad thing is, or the funny thing is, I don't remember anything about this dog. The only thing that I remember is that it was a sort of army dog. It was big. That's all I remember about that 10 pages that I wrote. So, just goes to show you that it really doesn't matter what the heck you write about. Anyways, this is getting a little rough over here. It looks like, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to Blade Maelstrom early. Let the blade just fly across the screen and do the damage. I know it seems goofy, but it really is worth it. So this is going to be a little bit of a short video for my BLoons Monkey City stuff. Actually, it's yeah, pretty average, I'd say. My dog's really hungry. She was barking and everything. She's like, Chris, feed me. Feed me the foods, Chris, please. I'm so hungry. And she's not hungry. She's just greedy about the food. We were told by the breeder to feed our dogs twice a day, 2 cups a day. I feed my dog probably a cup and a half for breakfast and a cup and a half for dinner. She's not fat, by the way. And I feed her lunch as well. And she's not fat, so I don't feel bad about it. She's still a puppy and everything. She loves to run. We go on a bunch of walks a day. So, like, I don't feel too bad about it. But at the same time, I'm like, you know what? I will maybe need to cut her off at some day. And I just know she's going to be super, super greedy. But, oh, would you look at that, man? 39 freaking blue stones. That's awesome. So it does look really pretty down here. I kind of want to just go check it out, you know? Maybe there'll be some cool chests or something down there. Kind of excited. Maybe I'll do the water tiles next. I know those are really difficult for me. Oh, my God, that tile. Oh, my God. Maybe we'll skip that tile. Yeah, I don't know, dude. I would much rather play this tile than this tile. That one sucks. I hate it. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed, make sure you press that like button for me. Appreciate that a bunch. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the Volcano talk and the Volcano tile. I got some more cool stuff for us to talk about in the next few BLoons Monkey City videos. Trying to space them out quite a bit. I know you guys like these videos, but I don't want to just full out unload on you guys in BLoons Monkey City. I want to mix it up quite a bit. I'm trying to do a better job of mixing it up instead of just doing a big buttload of videos all at once for you. So, thanks for watching and have a super duper delicious day.